He turned around and he says, pickle. And I said, pickle juice. And it stuck. Everybody just calls me that. Well, work-related calls me that. So, pickle, it is.
They call me Hugh.
Yeah, shut up.
They do.
You know what friggin' his nickname at work is? It's so stupid. They call him the Legend.
Why?
Because I make shit happen that other people can't. Don't even lie.
He's been driving 3 months. He's a legend. I've backed up more miles than this friggin' half-breed.
But you can't do what I do.
I don't want to do what you do. That's for you to do. I'm the
guy when everybody fucks up, they call, and I go fix it. That's what it is.
Is that true?
Yeah, he's because I'm retired from that.
Well, then maybe he is a legend.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I am, man. He was giving me a
legend's like Burt Reynolds or Snowman from Smokey and the Bandit.
How can that be? That's a movie.
Yeah, it was a true story.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Leave Burt Reynolds out of this.
Yeah, right?
Poor man.
Poor man's
He's out in heaven. Driving
We love you, Bert. We miss you.
He's still hauling beer up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's bootlegging up there.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe. Who knows? So let's get into this. Speaking of traveling to far different and distant places, in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh,
that's far and distant, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
2 hours away.
Not even from here.
A renowned Providence alt entertainment club has been shut down after police say that 3 employees were arrested on prostitution charges. Police on last Wednesday that is, asked the city's board of licenses to shut down the Foxy Lady, the famous Foxy Lady. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, until the board holds a show cause hearing later in the week, the board will then have 10 days to make a final decision, which could include a permanent shutdown. Police say that 3 women who worked at the club, 2 from Connecticut and 1 from Rhode Island, offered to perform sexual acts with customers in exchange for $300. Ouch, that's expensive. And club management was aware of this situation. Foxy Lady manager Richard Angel, yes, we all know him. I'll explain why. Said management was unaware of the unalleged prostitution in the club. Police are still investigating, and the investigation is still ongoing. Wow. So if you guys remember...
so we're going to Rhode Island. Is that what you're saying?
No. Hold on 1 second.
Road trip.
Shit.
So obviously this was before Kimber was here. We actually went down to 2... and this was when you guys were in Rhode Island still.
Right.
We ended up going to 2 adult entertainment clubs, and one was the Foxy Lady.
I didn't go.
And if you remember, Richard Angel was the guy that was able to give us the VIP treatment. Yeah. A couple of drinks, come on in, no problem. So that's where,
He was the one that wanted us to come down there and do the show.
Yes,
I'm like, listen.
I know it was a lot.
Yeah,
there was a lot going on. We wanted Phil to go down there, and I think that would be kind of cool, but it didn't turn out that way. But I guess
so I need $300, huh? Okay.
So I'm
saving my money.
So let's go over the panel. What do you guys think? What do you think it's going to happen, Sean? We'll start with you. You've been to the Foxy Lady a few times. You've never been to the Foxy Lady?
Nope, I haven't. Nope.
You all right?
Yeah, just had a tickle in my throat.
But I've heard that a lot of famous people go there.
A lot of famous,
like
I've never been
stars and all that. They all go there.
Oh. The Patriots players were there when we went. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, we're like, oh my God, look at them. Yeah, that was they were playing in Foxborough, and they ended up going to the Foxy Lady.
A lot of the players live in Rhode Island.
Yes,
yeah. Well, they get on the TF Green right there. That's where their plane is.
Yep.
Right there in where is that?
It's in Providence.
No, it's in Warwick.
And Warwick, yes, that is correct.
Which the Hooters was there, and they shut it down while we were down there.
Yes, I remember going there before taking a plane.
Legal Seafood's right across the street.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I went to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. $176
So
later.
the story is ongoing. We will let you guys know what's going to happen to the Foxy Lady.
I think they're going to
shut
down.
This is not... Now, if my memory serves me correctly, this is not the first time that the Foxy Lady has run into some type of situation... a problem like this. So I'm going to find out.
With all strip clubs, you know what? I was a strip club DJ, and I guarantee these guys go back there and go, "What's $1,000 going to get me?" Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, one of them's like, "Well, that's going to pay my car payment. That's going to pay this, and all I have to do is that." I haven't seen it, but I bet
It happens behind that closed curtain, dude.
It has to happen. It has to.
There are many state laws also constituting on what adult entertainment clubs can do. Like, for example, in Florida, you can actually touch the ladies as they're dancing on your, when they're doing the lap dances.
So we're
Oh, you
going
can
up
do
here,
that.
you
You can
can't.
do that in Wonderland.
There are like some of the clubs in in some of the clubs in Massachusetts, they can't do a full frontal nudity kind of thing.
in Bedford, they have to have pasties on.
They have pasties on.
Clear
here.
pasties. It's like
Yeah.
I
Clear?
can still see your nipple.
But
I like it.
it's like a Facebook rule.
I wanna
You can
know-
see them, but you can't.
I wanna- I wanna hear-
You
I
know,
wanna hear-
Instagram.
I wanna-
Instagrams like that.
I want to hear Kimber's point of view on
Will-
this because I know she goes to strip clubs a lot.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, she's like
Man.
a member.
Oh,
She's a
yeah, all
member.
But she's got the Magic Mike XXL thing going on. Come on. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the Patriots. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
No,
You've never
I got
gone.
asked to go to one when I first moved up here.
Yeah.
Didn't know what the hell it was. It's actually right down from my house.
Oh, then what's the one in Tingsboro?
Yes, it's in Tingsboro.
What is
it's
that?
it was called the Blue Moon or something.
It was the Blue Moon, and now I figured what
now
it's
it's
called
something
now.
else. But yeah, no.
I like that.
No,
Blue moon.
I have no interest to go watch naked women. I have boobs. I don't need to see other boobs.
I don't believe you have boobs.
They're not all the same.
Okay,
though.
so
Hold on.
Hold on. One second.
Hold on. Mike's working on something here.
Let's do the 180. Let's do the 180. Have you been to a male review show?
Once in my 20s.
So
And you've never been? Have you watched the movie Magic Mike?
No, actually, I haven't. Which is crazy. I have
my
never
God.
seen that movie.
So you never got a private dance from a male stripper and offered him to pay $300?
No, I wouldn't pay somebody $300.
Well, what
to
if he
get it.
paid you? Or
Not when I
no,
can
don't
get
know.
it free.
You get
When am I going to pay
free-
$300 to somebody?
getting it from
free. She's married, dude. Where do you get it for free? Your wife. You're married.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I do love my wife. She's
But
listening.
it's gotta have it's happening everywhere. It has to
Probably,
happen.
yeah.
Because you're a wealthy guy, right? You've got a pocket full of cash. You walk in there and go, you know what?
Money talks. No, I agree with you.
It does.
Money talks, and I bet you it was the right place at the right time.
Oh.
A customer came up to Wanda, whatever, and said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to give you $300. I want you to do some special
I
favors.
want you
for
to
me."
sing into my
Gonna buy me.
microphone.
And they said, "Yeah." So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an ongoing problem everywhere, no matter
wow, zebra.
It just hasn't been caught yet. Yeah, it happens everywhere. It has to.
Yeah.
Again, prostitution is the oldest
Profession.
of the world.
And I'm still jobless on that, by the way. My phone never rings. Why is that? I'll give it up for free. I don't even charge.
Look at you.
Here's you know
Ugly
what?
motherfucker.
After the new year, when Mad Mike becomes
Ripped.
ripped and stuff,
With my
You- you
six pack.
Becomes Magic Mike.
Mad Mike becomes Magic Mike. There we
There we
go.
go.
That sounds so sexy.
You know what I
Very
mean?
nice.
And then we'll take phone calls, and then you'll get some business. I don't know.
Can we make a calendar? Can I be November?
Why
would you
no?
want to be
Because
August?
that's the month I was born in. So
Okay. Well,
1969.
You can become any month you want. It doesn't really matter. But you think by November you'll be ready to go?
I have to. I'll definitely be a lot skinnier. But again, I have to do it. I have to. Because when I go get my med card, they're like, "No, your A1C is at 180." I'll be like, "Well, it was nice while it lasted."
I'll tell you what. I'm going to sweeten the pot a little bit. Speaking of this, because I know that you've been talking about this, and you really have this. Your heart set into this, and your mind set to this. I need to do the same thing. Obviously, I have my ailments and stuff. Thank God I don't have diabetes. But I think what we need to do is we need to do some sort of competition or contest.
Whoever loses the most weight or
Who
something.
loses the most weight, whatever, between you and I.
Oh,
And we could sweeten up the pot.
oh,
I don't know.
a little side bet.
Free
So
dance.
whoever
Let's see what
loses has
happens.
to do
Let's talk.
something,
Let's talk about this in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, New Year's is a week from. Holy crap!
So when?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
When does
It's
Christmas
Yeah.
fall on this year? And
Tuesday.
Monday, Christmas
Right?
Eve. Christmas Eve is Monday. She's right.
Christmas Day is Tuesday.
Christmas is Tuesday.
And then New Year's is the same.
Monday
Tuesday.
night. And
So what we can do is, obviously, we can talk in the next 2 weeks and figure out what we can do.
Yeah.
And then when we're on the next time the show of the new year,
Yeah.
we can talk the specifics, and we'll let people know where we
We're
stand.
gonna have to get a scale in here. You know
That's
that,
okay.
right?
That's okay.
We can do a weigh-in.
We'll do a weigh-in.
Do a weigh-in. Keep people abreast of the situation.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
Really do
sorry.
that?
My neck hurts. I get neck problems.
It twitched. Yeah, you had a twitch.
I apologize, Kimber.
it's all good.
Oh, I wasn't staring at her. Yes, I was staring at her.
Our husband's gonna kick your ass.
Sorry, sir.
We don't know that. We don't know that. Your husband's probably listening, going, "Yeah." it's
I
all
wear
right,
the
it's
pants
fine."
in the family, so that's not gonna
There you
happen.
go.
Well, sucks to be him.
He's probably home cooking. I'm just kidding.
Sweeping, vacuuming.
With
If you're listening, do the dishes.
Do the dishes, take the trash out, feed the dog, and make the bed.
with those,
That's right.
With the pink high heels and the pink tutu.
Yes.
That's what I'm. Excuse me?
I said yes.
You're right. You were right after
when they
all.
Pull in at exit right there, 495. You'll see him. You'll see him there.
You'll see him with a mouthful.
He
Wow.
gets on the CB. He goes, "Attention truckers, I'm not wearing any panties."
See, that's where you mess up. I say, I ain't got any panties on.
See? Yeah.
You gotta say
Oh,
it right.
See?
God,
I'm
now I'm gonna.
sorry.
Every time I go down 495, now I'm like,
Does Sean have no panties
Yeah.
yet?
That trucker got no panties on.
I'm like, oh my God, that's one of those stops they were talking
Their
about.
trucks are so distinguishable. You'll probably know if it's him or not. So don't worry.
Oh yeah, his is the shitbox Freightliner. Trust
Oh,
me.
is it really?
Yeah. He thinks it's the best piece of machinery known to man, but it's a junk box that does 80 miles an hour, and that's it. Yeah, he's
Excuse me?
speechless. Yeah, junk.
How fast do you go?
70.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Let's continue, shall
I
we?
hate
Yeah.
him.
So this story comes out
I
of South
love you.
Carolina, Greenville to be exact. Greenville, South Carolina. A South Carolina pastor is dealing with a mix of harsh criticism and supportive praise after giving his wife a $200,000 luxury SUV for their 8th anniversary. Excuse me.
Where does he get that kind of money?
Relentless church pastor John Gray gave his wife, Aventure Gray, that's her name, Aventure, a Lamborghini this week for their anniversary. The gifting was recorded and posted on Instagram, but the video since has been removed. Gee, I wonder why. Fortune magazine described the Lamborghini's pricing starting at $200,000 in 2017. We actually have the story posted on our Facebook site, by the way. Singer Tyrese attended the couple's anniversary vow, renewing and posted it on Instagram saying, "Honored to have been there to see and witness every moment." Pastor John Gray and his beautiful First Lady renewed their vows after 8 years of marriage. It was a fairy tale story. What is not necessarily a fairy tale was the criticism of when he gave his wife a $200,000 gift. In response to the Instagram post showing that the car has been given to his wife, there have been many comments criticizing the gift. So, I guess the question that I have now here for my panel, Sean, I'm gonna go to you here. Pastor gives his wife, after 8 years, a $200,000 Lamborghini, and you say what?
Where does he get that money?
Oh, well,
Stealing from the collections?
that
Gotta
is
be
something. Well, that might
In
be
the
a
rest
story
area,
to
he's making money.
That might be the story to the other story. Again, where did the pastors usually? I mean,
No, they don't make. I know that.
well, we don't know what kind of pastor he is. We don't know what kind
Well,
of
that's true.
congregation.
Well, it sounds
it is.
like he knows Tyrese. So was he in the
here's the
business?
other thing.
You know.
He must.
That's true. I
Maybe
didn't
he's
think
got
of
something
that.
else. Maybe he's probably the church pastor, but maybe he's got some other,
Could be.
some
be.
other.
Some side
Shady
chicks.
deals.
Could be.
But you're
Story.
sending the wrong message there.
Yeah.
You
And
kind of are, because people are going to automatically assume, wow, okay, well, most pastors in general get their, they get a salary just like anybody else. And typically churches have money to fund community to help people. So first thing people's going to think is, wow, okay, you can afford $200K.
You're
What are you
dipping in
doing
the
for
bag.
the community? What are you doing for your church? What are you doing for your people? It
There-
doesn't send a good message, but you know,
it
we don't
probably
know
sounds
where
like their
from.
church is probably state of the art as well.
It could
Like,
be.
You know what I
Could
mean?
be.
You got Tyrese there. Well,